Hello and welcome to the channel. If you're here, it means you're just as captivated by Alp Navruz and Alina Boz as the rest of us. And today, we're going beyond the headlines deep into their story, their silence, their connection, and what makes them one of the most talked about couples in Turkish entertainment today. From the beginning, their relationship didn't follow the usual script. There was no grand announcement, no orchestrated photo shoot, no flashy debut at an awards show. Instead, there were whispers, glimpses, a shared look on a red carpet, a candid shot on set. Two people who seemed to speak more with their eyes than their words. And that's exactly what drew people in. They met while working on a project that would eventually be shelved, but the connection remained. Friends at first, colleagues, creative collaborators. But even back then, people noticed something. A softness in the way Alina looked at him. A rare stillness in Alp's usually composed demeanor when she entered a room. They weren't the loud ones at rap parties. They weren't the couple everyone gossiped about. And maybe that's what made it all so real. The connection they shared wasn't for show, it was slow, unspoken, and deeply felt. Alina once told a close friend, "He makes everything feel slower, like I can breathe differently when he's around." The same friend said Alp had confided something similar. "He told me he didn't realize how lonely he was until he wasn't anymore. In an industry where people often love loudly and leave quickly, they were the opposite." But as their bond deepened, so did the curiosity around them. Cameras began to follow them off set. Paparazzi would wait outside restaurants. Rumors swirled. Some claimed they were just keeping up appearances for a joint project. Others said they were engaged. A few even claimed they had broken up before ever confirming anything publicly. But through it all, they never reacted. They let the world speak, and instead, they focused on each other. One particularly telling moment came during an awards show. They weren't sitting together. Fans assumed the worst. But later that night, a fan spotted them in a quiet corner of the hotel lobby just talking. No glam, no photographers. Just two people leaning toward one another, lost in their own world. That's when people began to understand. Whatever they had, it was real. Their relationship wasn't about avoiding the world. It was about creating one where they didn't need to hide. They protected it, nurtured it, and let it grow slowly without pressure. Alina has always been private. She rarely gives interviews. She doesn't share much on social media. But those close to her say that with Alp, she opens up, that she laughs more, that she talks about the future. And Alp, he too, has changed. Once known for being stoic and reserved, he's become softer in interviews, warmer. He talks more about balance, love, and emotional honesty. Fans say he smiles more now, and it's not just for the cameras. One director who worked with them both said, "They don't need to be in the same scene to affect each other's performance. You can feel their energy even when they're apart." They've had their challenges too. Last year, rumors of a breakup sent fans into a frenzy. The media speculated everything from jealousy to career conflicts. But again, there was no statement, no PR cleanup, just time. And eventually, they were seen together again, walking hand in hand through a quiet street in Istanbul, as if to say, "We're still here, and that might be the most romantic thing of all." This is not a story of fame. It's a story of two people finding each other in a world designed to pull people apart. It's about patience, loyalty, quiet understanding, and above all about choosing each other. Not just once, but every day. So if you're watching this, wondering if love like this still exists, maybe the answer is yes. Not on magazine covers, not in trending hashtags, but in shared silences, in small smiles, in the kind of trust that doesn't need proof, because it's already lived. Thank you for staying until the end of this story. If it touched something in you, leave a comment below. Have you ever loved someone the world didn't understand? Have you ever stood still while someone found their way back to you? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who believes in quiet love. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, stay kind, stay soft, and remember, real love doesn't shout. It simply stays. They say some love stories are written in the stars, but this one feels like it was written in quiet moments, in between takes, and in the pauses that only two souls deeply in tune can share. As Alp and Alina's bond grew, so did their understanding that fame was never the enemy, distraction was. And they chose, every single day, to focus on what mattered, each other. Alina once shared with a close confidant that she often found herself journaling about Alp, not about his fame or his looks, but about the way he listens. He hears me before I speak, she wrote. It's like he memorizes the pauses between my sentences. And Alp, he described her as his calm. She reminds me of who I am outside the lights. She's never impressed by the attention. I think that's what saved me. What's even more powerful is how they've protected each other in moments of personal struggle. During a time when Alina faced a deeply personal family issue, Alp stepped back from a press tour to be with her. No announcement, no drama, just presence. Friends who know them well describe a relationship where silence is safe. Where not talking doesn't mean distance, it means comfort. It means knowing you're not alone even when words fail. And then, of course, there's the creativity they inspire in each other. It's rumored that Alp recently turned down a role because the schedule would have taken him away during Alina's most intense filming months. We don't have to do everything together, he reportedly said, but I want to be near when it counts. Meanwhile, Alina, known for being selective with scripts, accepted a smaller role in a film just to support a cause Alp is passionate about. It's not about screen time, she told a friend. It's about showing up. They don't wear matching outfits for the cameras. They don't vacation in places just to be seen. They live a life that's just that, lived. And that's why their story matters. Because in a world where love is often defined by aesthetics and announcement posts, theirs is about presence, patience, and the invisible threads that connect to people even when they're apart. As time passes, fans continue to root for them not because they're perfect, but because they're possible. They represent something we all hope for. A love that doesn't need to be loud to be real. And perhaps that's the greatest lesson they offer. That you don't need to prove your love to anyone. That the quietest connections are sometimes the most profound. That choosing each other over and over despite everything is the most beautiful kind of commitment. So here's to the kind of love that grows slowly, that endures gently, and that inspires endlessly. Here's to Alp and Alina. And here's to you, for believing in stories that matter. Thank you for staying with me through this journey. If you felt anything at all, let it sit with you for a while. And when you're ready, share your own story. Because somewhere out there, someone is listening quietly just like Alp listens to Alina. Take care of your heart. And see you in the next video.